things. I guess just to reiterate, when you think about the journey you've had under Kyle and the values you guys have gone through, just what does this moment kind of mean for you?
I mean, I think it's a testament to the work that we've put in. And again, Bill said it very clearly after the catch. You know, we're champions today, but we've got one more to go, and that's a mindset that we have to have.
It seems like guys are pretty loose out there. How do you want them to kind of take this week with all the temptation of Miami?
I mean, we've got a week in one of the coolest places and one of the best party places on the planet, and you know, we just need to make sure that we don't do much of that partying this week, and if we take care of business, we'll have a long time to celebrate after.
What has your message been to the team throughout this whole process?
I mean, I haven't had many messages to the team. It's more just Kyle and John, but it is one day at a time. You know, just keep getting better each day. Keep focusing on what you can control, and you know, try to block out the outside noise. And I think Kyle and John do a great job instilling that in our guys.
What's it like to see this for Joe Staley, who said that, you know, he had moments of doubt, he thought about retiring, and then when Kyle and John came in and talked to him, that really sealed it for him?
I mean, Joe's been a huge part of this from almost the very beginning when I took over. It's just awesome to see him enjoying football and the leadership that he brings to the rest of our guys. He's a class act. He's a future Hall of Famer in my opinion, and it's awesome to see him back on this stage.
Jen, when you hired Kyle, he was the fourth head coach in 4 years. What made you certain at that time that he wasn't just another one and done, or that there was something that could be built there?
We didn't have the budget to fire him. I mean, you know, we had to find the right guy that, you know, our just philosophies and our belief system really aligned. And knowing that we saw things the right way, it gave us the opportunity to build the right way and know that, I mean, to me, the first 2 years it was a training period. It was a chance to get everything kind of fixed and situated and build the foundation, knowing that to me, year 4 was really year 1 of a 4-year deal. But we had a lot to clean up, and we needed to send that right message to our players and to the fan base that these guys aren't going anywhere, and you know, give us a little bit of leeway in order to make the right long-term decision so we can be successful.
Was the first-year head coach, or first-time head coach, first-time GM, was that your idea to give them 6-year contracts?
Yeah, I wanted to make sure that, again, you know, we set the tone right away of, for our players, like, these guys aren't going anywhere, because there was way too much change and way too much disruption over the last 3 seasons. And again, to tell our fan base, like, these guys are going to be here. And I think the fan base, you know, they responded. We didn't have a lot of wins the first 2 years, but there was still some excitement, and I think they gave Kyle and John enough leeway to where they weren't questioning every decision. And it just makes it so much easier for a coach to be able to do the right long-term thinking and the right long-term planning when you don't have that extra weight on your shoulder.
Did you feel like you had to convince them, like you had to sell yourself or sell this organization to both John and Kyle?
No, I think it was more just going through the process of, you know, what we were looking for in a head coach, and making sure that, again, our philosophies and our belief systems aligned, and I you know, I'm very fortunate that those are the guys that we ended up with.
We hear so much about guys saying how hard it is to get here. I mean, sure, I'm just kind of taking a moment to take it all in. From your perspective, how hard is it to get here? And just to kind of reiterate what you said about Ruben and making that decision.
Look, it's very hard to get here. There are so many good teams in this league. You look at some of the teams that we've played this year, and you know, unfortunately, we're playing the toughest one coming up in Miami. But it's a lot of work. It's a lot of luck. And you have to have the right people with you in order to make it through those tough times.
And you still have one more game, but can you just describe this journey a little bit?
You know, I mean, I don't know where to begin. I mean, you go all the way back to, you know, sort of that first season, and I think it started with really when Steve Young talked to our players and talked to our team about, you know, I've got your back, and that's really become a mantra for our guys. And it started in a year that, you know, we lost our first 9 games that season. And that first win that we had against the Giants, you know, with CJ as our quarterback, like, that was one of the coolest wins that I've ever been a part of, because I know how hard those guys worked. And then you look at the last win that we were a part of, you know, against, you know, a future Hall of Fame quarterback, a great organization in the Packers. There's a long way between, you know, winning your first game out of 10 and winning the NFC Championship. But it's about the work, it's about the process, and if you're willing to put in that work, you at least give yourself a chance to get to this moment.
What was it like to finally see success here at Levi's this season and just the atmosphere that developed?
It was awesome. I mean, again, it's awesome to see our fans and the fans that have stuck with us, you know, through thick and thin. And I mean, just thinking about the road games that we've had this year. And again, thank you to all of you folks that have traveled with us on the road. You guys have made very, very imposing buildings a little bit friendlier, a little bit warmer. And that, it makes a difference. It makes a difference to our fans. It makes a difference when, you know, a home team has to do, you know, a different snap count and have to think about that. And it makes a huge difference. And that's a testament to our fans and how much they love this team. And it's awesome to be a part of.